The people that you hear having a chat with me here in studio today come from Jam Shugar, well-known band here in Castlebar, and Julianne Henley and Aidan Bulger. They're both with me in studio. They have little stringy things in front of them. And, oh yeah, I like that. And we're going to have a little bit of fun here because coming up this weekend is really a precursor to the 31st of July when Castlebar Live takes place down in Hoban's car park.
That's right.
And Jam Shugar will be performing at that. What else is happening on that?
Well, we've only just gotten the date confirmed, so we'll be looking into getting, hopefully a big act and a load of local artists as well. We've been getting a lot of support from local acts and with other groups and communities here in the town as well, showing their support and businesses too, so it's been great so far.
Fantastic. And I saw, Julianne, you pictured in one of the papers there a fine photograph of you on stage recently.
Oh yeah.
Hewlett's Crossroads.
That was from? I say that's what it was from. I think, yeah.
Yeah, well, from all the gigs lately, there's fucking photos everywhere.
Yeah.
It's great, all these photographers getting involved, which is
so
brilliant.
Many of them. All right.
Yeah,
that's good. Well, the gig, but there's a kind of there's a fundraiser gig this weekend for that festival weekend.
That's right.
And so tell us a little bit about that, Julianne.
Well, we're going to raise awareness about what Castlebar is all about. So we have our leaflets. We're going to hand them out. We're also going to do a music train on Friday night. Well, a few different musicians will be based in Bosch, and they'll be all playing throughout the night. And then we'll have a music train, so a couple of musicians will go from pub to pub and put on a bit of a show, do a few songs, and maybe raise a little bit of money and give out some of the leaflets. And then on Saturday morning, we'll be in 11 o'clock. We'll be in Loughlana Bikes and Boards with Lacala Family Resource Centre, and they're doing a bike run. And we'll be doing a cake sale and some music and some arts and crafts and face painting for the kids and families. And then on Sunday evening from 6 to 8 we'll be in Flynn's, and it's an open session for any musicians who can come along.
All right, so the idea then is to raise a bit of funds for the weekend.
And
the
tell everyone what we're about and try and get people on board, because the more, the money is one thing, but we need support from people and volunteers as well. So yeah.
So all the events as well, it's free entry. So the people, we're not going asking the people really for money. The musicians are giving their time free of charge, and what money would have been paid for the gig is going to go towards Castlebar Live. So,
great.
So
it's a great idea.
All
right, fantastic. Well, it's great to see stuff happening in the town, and it's great to see people like yourselves playing a bit of live music. And while it's great, the big sound on stage and the big electric sound, and I've heard you at the St. Patrick's Day parade and all of that as well, and that's brilliant. But I love this kind of thing where we can just sit down with two stringed instruments. We have a guitar, but what is that, Julia?
This is a Merlin.
A Merlin?
Yeah, it's a new instrument from Canada, and I got it down in Tom Collins' shop, and just the minute I saw it, when Aidan saw it, and then I just touched it, I was like, oh my god, I love it.
It doesn't look like something Tom Collins would be playing now.
It was one of his friends got one in America, I think, and then he recommended Tom to get one because it's really nice for the traditional stuff. It
looks a bit like a ukulele, I suppose, in the sense that it's but
small.
it's
just a lot more elongated. But it's kind of like a dulcimer. It's based on, and it's kind of that medieval-y feel. So
you seem to have the two high strings are very close together, whereas the rest are separated.
It's
the
D-A-D-D.
reason for that. Ah, right.
It's more like a mandolin. It kind of gives it a more full sound.
Yeah,
you could do lead on this string alone while doing rhythm on all of it.
Yeah. It's very nice. Well, we're going to hear it because you're going to do a bit of a live song for us. So what are we going to have?
So this one is another one of our own. It's a duet we wrote because we're going to hopefully record it later on in the year down in Greenfield Studios again. So this is our first time really putting it out there. So
excellent. So we're getting the.
Yeah, it's called Me and You. So we'll give it a lash. Yeah.
All right, away you go.
Okay. I do the things I wanna do. You do the things you wanna do too. You and I should do the things we do together forever, 'cause it's better when it's me and you. And I will wear what you want me to, and I will share everything with you. I'll wear my hair the way you tell me to. Whatever the weather, 'cause it's better when it's me and you. I look up to the sky and see the stars are shining bright on this so cold and bold and dark and eerie winter's night. fear and sadness creeps through me, and I don't wanna be alone. So hold me tight by the fireside and make me feel at home. 'Cause if you hold me tight, I know everything is gonna be alright.
You say you'll do anything for me. Climb up to the top of that big old tree. When you're up there, tell me what you see. 'Cause there's a big old world out there for you and me.
Well, I will climb that big old tree for you. And then I will tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll take your hand and share this world with you. Together forever, 'cause it's better when it's me and you. I look up to the sky and see the stars are shining bright on this so cold and cold and dark and eerie winter's night. The fear and sadness creeps through me, and I don't wanna be alone. So hold me tight by the fireside and make me feel at home. 'Cause if you hold me tight, I know everything is gonna be alright. I look up to the sky and see the stars are shining bright on this so cold and cold and dark and eerie winter's night. The fear and sadness creeps through me, and I don't wanna be alone. So hold me tight by the fireside and make me feel at home. 'Cause if you hold me tight, I know everything is gonna be alright.
Hey, fantastic! I tell you, absolutely brilliant. I thought, isn't there something just about original music that's, it's so different. But that's lovely. That's really nice.
Thank you. Yeah.
Would that be typical now of? If you were to write all your own music, is that the
like after the Paddy's Day thing, we kind of we recorded it down with Gerald, and he's like kind of helped us an awful lot. You know, it was kind of country. That
Gerald Donoghue and Greenfields,
yeah. And so he was. Yeah, you can tell he has a passion for the country anyway. But,
that's right,
so,
well, that's very folky, isn't it? It's nice,
So
Mumford and Sons kind of style.
Yeah, it's got a bit of Johnny and June kind of thing to it as well.
It came to mind, Johnny Cash, June Carter,
So, but like he kind of said to us, you know, if you get a good country duet together, that, you know, he'd help us promote it as much as he could as well, you know, because he'd know a lot of people in that kind of area. So
have you recorded? Is that recorded yet?
No. We've only performed it once, I think, before. So this is our first time, kind of
on the radio.
Yeah,
well, it's a really good song. I mean,
cheers.
Congrats and well done on the songwriting skills and everything. But it's so catchy. It's just it's absolutely lovely number. Well, listen, you've been in here to tell us about the weekend that's coming up. So. Let's just run over that again, and you might give us another song, will you, before you leave? Then, so before you do that, let's kind of recap on what's coming up this weekend. So
Friday night is going to be in Bosch with a load of acts. We have Upbeat coming over from Westport again. Anyone who's at the Cathaoirleach Crossroads, you know, he's the young fella, rap artist, only back from New York.
He's very good.
So he's really good. Him and his band Upbeat will be starting off, and then we have us. We'll be playing Jam Shugar. Ryo and Damo will also be there, Hot Rock, and so there's hopefully there'll be a few more coming and going as well. So and then that's free entry, like I said, as well, from 9 o'clock on. Then Saturday morning will be the cake sale in Loughlana from 11. And the bikes and boards place there, and there'll be all the arts and crafts, face painting and the cycle. And then the Sunday 6 till 8 in Flynn's for the music acoustic Sunday session.
That'd be nice. That's
actually where we met a few years ago when we used to do the mass music acoustic Sunday session. So hopefully we might bring that back again. Maybe we'll see. We'll keep you posted.
Brilliant. That's where we all met, our circle of musicians now get involved.
It'd be nice. Look, anything in Castlebar like this is great, and see homegrown talent. And that song was absolutely. Genuinely, I think that was a great song.
Thank you.
So nice. So, what are we going to have now?
Another song.
Different,
We'll go with
we'll do a cover.
a cover, yeah. What you want?
Jefferson Airplane. Do you know them?
Yeah,
Somebody to love, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so-
fantastic. All right, so this. So will we call this Jam Sugar or it's
Jam,
kind of?
oh yeah,
Jam
Jam
Sugar,
Sugar.
It's the
yeah.
acoustic Jam Sugar.
yeah, Jam
We have,
Sugar
so it's-
acoustic.
it's Julianne and Ian. All right, so
lovely.
crack away, guys.
All
That
right.
if it's as good as the last,
Oh, tough act to follow.
yeah, tough act to follow. Off you go.
One, two.
When the truth is found to be lies, and all of the joy within you dies. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. The garden flowers, my baby, are dead. Yeah, yeah. And you're mine, you're mine. You're so full of red. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Your eyes, I say, your eyes, they look like his, yeah. But in your head, baby, I'm afraid you don't know where it is. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love. Tears are running, they're all running down your breasts. And your friends, baby, treat you like a guest. Don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? Wouldn't you love somebody to love? You better find somebody to love.
Hey, great stuff. Fantastic, Julianne and Aidan, and that's cracking stuff. They say it's hard to sing in the morning, but it doesn't seem to be effective.
Well, we're up a while anyway. So
Yeah.
we had a bit of a
Bed
run
at
over.
9
them.
o'clock last night, so.
Does it take a while to warm up the vocals or what? Is that it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Especially in the morning, a few cups of tea and just
Yeah,
run
we
over
ran
it
through
a few
a
times.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
songs, so.
Get the old.
All right. Well, listen, continuous success. As soon as you get out of the song record, make sure you get it in here because we'll be
Yeah.
Oh, we
it'll
will.
be banging every day here.
Oh,
Great.
lovely. Cheers.
Thanks,
Absolutely,
Lennon.
we'll
Thanks for having
definitely playlist it. That's Julianne Henley and Aidan Bolger from the band Jam Sugar, and you can catch up with them this weekend. A whole load of stuff happening over the weekend, and I'll go through it again later on
Oh, yeah.
before we
No
finish.
Check out the page, Castlebar Live on Facebook anyway.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Castlebar Live on Facebook.
Yeah.
Check it out. All right, Julianne and Aidan, thanks again. Continued
Thank you.
success.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. Cheers.